You're a kind child, Messiah.
I approve of this alliance. Rejoice!
It was my fault! Please, don't do that, Caster!
Clever girl. It may be quite basic, but you've managed to see through my concealment magecraft.
This is my fight. If possible, I'd prefer it if you didn't interfere.
Hey, Master, what about my gay bull?
That's odd. None of the stations are coming in.
This is far from entertaining, but I don't mind. And for my neck, if you so desire.
Even the dogs don't disturb me while I'm reading.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. It is my birthday. Well, the time I'm recording this. By the time this goes up, it will no longer be my birthday. And as such, that means we get some new birthday lines from a few of our servants there. As well as I get to do a couple more interludes just because we're here. And I also thought now's as good a time as any to announce that as of like a couple hours ago, the initial retranslation of Fate Labyrinth was completed there. So since I'm going away from FGO for a bit, because we have a number of reruns and stuff for a while, and as far as I'm aware, no new content for a bit, that means that I'll be reading Fate Labyrinth on my channel here pretty quickly, which is good because that's one of those sort of pretty big stories that, for what it's worth, we've not actually had a chance to check out. And then following that, I'll be getting back to more strange fake readings. So I have been doing the Called Ya Summer Adventure there. Forgot just how grindy it is. I feel like a lot of these you can get through pretty quickly, but this one it's like, man, forgot how like you really do have to really grind at it to unlock the next section. Even when you have the thing that causes more spawns of treasure chests, it's not my favorite. But that's okay. What we can also do is, what are these limited times here? Oh right, those. Yes, that would make sense for me to grab these, because I've been doing these missions here. Okay. Well, we have interludes to do, which I'll be doing a couple. I actually have a plan for which ones to do. You'll see. For now, though, let's head over to my room, which is all summer campy and stuff. And let's grab ourselves some of our newest servants to hear what their voice lines are for the birthday. So let's see here. Hi, Alice. I'll switch you over. Orange sponge cake, raspberry tart, and a delectable apple pie? I'd go with the apple pie. I'd go with the apple pie. I love apple pie. Sounds like she goes through character growth. That's good. I like that. Yeah, apple pie's the best. I hear that in the United States they got rid of the McDonald's apple pie. Why? What's up with you guys? You guys are all like, yeah, McRib, yeah, woo, we got a McRib. And then like, we never get the McRib. But then like the apple pie, that's always there. Pineapple pie, that's there as well. You know, maybe custard pies. But then like, you're like, yeah, that's gone. It's like, oh. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that maybe to celebrate his birthday, they did something else in the manor there, which yeah, okay. Anything you want? Anything? Anything?
でも浮かれるのは夕方からね。しっかり今日一日の日課をこなすこと。そうでないと心残りがあって100% 楽しめないでしょ。さーて、マスター、 一通りのスリルは体験済みよね。どこまで振り回してあげようかしら。
So there's no way to read that in a way that doesn't come across as sounding like that, right? Right? I can't even imagine another way to read that conversation. That's crazy. What about the Count? What does he say about it? I haven't even done the rest of his voice lines.
生命に祝福を。新たな生命の誕生こそ世界に混沌が生まれるための第一歩。実に喜ばしいこと。おめでとうございます。我が陛下。
Okay. I don't trust him for a second. We'll do the voice lines for other characters later. I'm just doing birthday stuff right now. Marie Antoinette, what do you say? You don't gotta tell me twice about that. Did she just like pull me into her bosom? Will this be different if I switch her ascensions, I wonder? Let's see here. Huh. Yeah, I don't think these are the voice lines for that. Let me check here. If I go to profile, no, I can't show that. Wrong one. Damn it. Now I gotta remember to not show that. That's fine. Change shape. That's what I wanted. So wait, if I go to voice, birthday. Okay, so it looks like there's only one birthday one. Unless, yeah, well then what's that? It makes it sound like there's another one. Let me check. Let me just go back to one. We'll read these here. She's an interesting character, honestly. I would say that this feels more like what Marie Antoinette should be. Everything about her, you know? And again, it is interesting that she sticks around, you know? Let me just see. Oh. Hmm. Imagine having tea with evil you. Wow. Huh. Ah, there's the line. Let me see. There's gotta be another birthday line. Okay. Maybe it is only limited to a singular ascension. I guess so. Okay. That's good to know, because I was actually curious about that, if there are servants who have multiple birthday lines. Okay. What do you have to say, Hassan? Okay, so not in this one then. Wow. Oh, that is the birthday one. Oh, you're being tsundere. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Got it. Understand. Ricardo? Let's switch you.
誕生日おめでとう、マスター。成長したとか、老人に近づいたとか、意味を求めるのは後だ後。まずはお祝いだ。
Can be wait till later? Can be wait till later. 31 cakes! I shouldn't have said that. Let's see here. Iori. Auspicious, that's a good word.
めでたいな。ではそうだな。赤飯でも炊いてやるとして、厨房に行ってタイのいいのがないか探してこねばだ。
Think there's many places to... Well, okay, in this camping area, you might be able to get fish. That's a thing, you're right.
祝いの支度だ。
I can't... Can you imagine if you didn't get, like, Saber? Like, every conversation is about each other. You'd feel so bad, I bet. Well, let's go with Saber then.
聞いたぞ。君の生まれた日なのだろ。存分に楽しみ、存分に祝われるといい。当世では誕生日パーティーなるものを催すのだったな。私もタンプレなるものを用意しているので、大いに期待するように。
That's kind of scary. What did you do? What did you do? What would Ushi say about it?
おめでとうございます。我が主の生誕、私にもお祝いさせていただけますか？
Oh,
大人の私とは違い、
absolutely shitty dinner. Let's go. Girl, fail your dinner. That's beautiful in its own way. What about you? Are you gonna lament how you don't have a birthday or something? Well, no, you were born normally, right? You were like artificially, yeah, right. You do have a mother, so it kind of works then.
おめでとう、マスター。これからもあなたの力となろう。というのとは別に、欲しいものはあるかな。私に答えられるものだと良いのだが。
Okay, nothing really to say about that one. What do you have to say?
誕生日
Yo, pickles! I've grown to enjoy a good pickle. That is the most clear growth of myself as a person, is I used to go, ew, oh, frick, gotta do that twice now. I used to go, ew, pickles, but now I'm like, yo, some pickles. Yeah, you know? I'm kind of down for some pickles. You know what? I'm gonna move this slightly up. There we go. Now we don't gotta worry about that. Another auspicious. What a good word.
それは誠にめでたき吉日。私が直々に認定しておきましょう。早速。
That's really funny.
祝いに酒は欠かせません。
Let me pour you a drink. This isn't an excuse for me to drink. I'm gonna drink with you. That's funny. Let's see here. Who else do we have that's new and would be interesting for some of these? Well, I mean, I guess Nemo. Or is it going to be the Marines? Are they going to come in?
誕生日おめでとう、マスター。今年1年、無事に過ごせてよかった。また来年、同じ日に同じ言葉を送れるよう祈っているよ。
In sickness and we're not married. You're making it sound like we're married. That's yeah, that's okay, buddy. You're a good friend. That's all I need. So okay, let's see here. So you're young. I wonder if then if I were to click on you, again, would you be in the other one? Sword training. So then again, if I switch you to...
どうにもこの姿だと年寄りみたいなことばっかり。よう武田の大将。
We'll get a few more voice lines.
あんたと会で
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just pick my favorite one from them. Maybe I have to wait till next year. Could you imagine if you have to choose one, then wait? Let's see here.
誕生日だそうだな、マスター。実にめでたい。
Oh yeah.
こんな時は思い出の書を出してこよう。何？
Oh.
遠慮するな。
It's like an hour each night? No. Just straight through, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, nah, I'm okay. Magoichi?
あなたの誕生日。それはおめでたい。せっかくだから花火でも用意する。彩花は銃だけじゃなく、火薬全般に造形が深い。
Oh,
あなたの生誕を
no, maybe we should leave that to the professionals. Fireworks terrify me because you hear all the time about people literally blowing themselves up with fireworks, and it's like, I don't feel the amount of enjoyment for the firework that some people get, you know, it doesn't equal, you know?
誕生日か。そうだな。生臭坊主でも坊主は坊主だ。ありがたいお経か。さもなきゃ何か贈り物をするぞ。甘茶でも飲むか。
Nah, it's okay. Let's see here. Who? Well.
誕生日？お前の？あっそう。この近くにいい料亭あったかな。
Is she the type to be like, oh, it's your birthday? Let's go to Denny's. It's like, oh, well, I mean, I guess that's okay, I guess.
そなたの祝いの日か。では、一つ歌でも読むのはどうだ？そうさな。皆を集めて盛大な歌会を開こうではないか。今日という日に。
Yeah, that's okay. Poetry. I mean, it might be nice if you give it to me and I can read it on my own time, but I don't really feel like having it read to me, per se.
はい。今日は仕事は早めに済ませて、できるだけ早く帰ってきてね、マスター。美味しい料理とよりすぐりのプレゼントを用意して待ってるわ。なぜって、誕生日でしょ？
Wow.
それくらい把握してます。
Goodness. Calm down, lady. That's a bit much. The idea of like, I am 10 times more into this than you. Like, oh, okay.
あら、誕生日だったの。祝福は不要でしょ。私みたいにちょっと影のある美女に祝福されたっていいことないわよ。
Sorry, finger flicked the... Okay. You know what? Before Flick appeared, there was many things I thought might come up. I thought she was saying for me to open up my mouth. And I'm like, no, that's okay.
はい。祝福のデコピン。おしまい、おしまい。
Again, all I hear now is Kaguya, which... Yeah. Like, again, I couldn't get a grasp on her character too much. And then I heard her speak and put that together. I'm like, okay, now I understand. Get some of this summer.
誕生日来ちゃったね。
Why?
君の誕
What?
生した証は嬉しいけど、私はちょっと複雑。どうあがいてもこっちが年上だし、1年ってあっという間だし。もっともっと何百回も祝いたいのに限りがあるし。でも
Wow, you are blabbering.
忘れられない時間になるんだよね。期待してマスター。
Wow.
楽しかった去年。
Yeah, that's a lot. She said a lot there. I just saw the text go and go and go, and I'm like, oh no. Sorry, I record most of my stuff in my pajamas. It's just it's how I do it.
せめて靴ぐらい決めてこいよな。ほら、仕方ないから買い物付き合ってやるよ。全部は無理でも一部分くらいレベルアップしたいだろ。マコにも一緒。
You'd put me in heels, which I've tried. Don't like them. Not of my own volition, I'll say. There's just been times when it has popped up. And I was sort of told to. And I gotta say, don't like them. Doesn't feel good. How do people deal with that? That's... if a pretty lady told me you are a human being and you are capable of doing it, I would die on the spot. That's the best praise ever. I love the difference between her outward and inward demeanor. It is so good. Astoria. We'll go with Breakdancer.
特別な日には特別なイベントということでシミュレータールームを予約しておきました。
No, that's okay. I mean, at least you know your meta, right? At least you know. I'm gonna say we'll grab you now. Let's go, it's glasses form, right? I need to make sure it's the right one. Yeah, there we go.
誕生日おめでとうございます。そして事前に言っておきます。こういったお祝いに立ち会えることが
fair, I guess.
気の利いたことはできないのであしからず。その上でどうぞ魔女のお茶会へ。できる限りの娯楽とごちそう。
It's wild how much she changes as she like goes on. What totally different persona, you know? Let's see. We'll grab a couple more here. Who else would be interesting to check their stuff? I don't think we did one with Draco. I mean, I would have had my birthday there before, but...
なんだ貴様、構ってほしいのか? よいよい、可愛がってやるぞ。
I think we might have actually. Yeah, so let's just stick with ones from after that. So let's see here. It'd be like starting like, yeah, around here. Let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else? I think... Well, I think we'll finish it off with you. Okay. Well, I was going to say an official English translation of Fate prototype fragments, but that's apparently happening. Not the light novel, which is good because I spent like $2,000 to get that light novel series translated. And now it's out, and now I'm happy. But the manga is being translated officially. Please go support that because it's Yen Press, and if it's Yen Press, then Yen Press can like get more stuff like Garden of Sinners because they publish light novels. So please buy that when that comes out. Anyways, speaking of, to celebrate Fragments of Sky Silver being all done, we're going to do some Sky Silver servants. Namely, we have Proto Ku, and we have Ozy there. I don't think there's anyone else who falls under there, but that should be enough for then what we're going to do. So, to the Nameless Battlefield. And as for our team, I think I'm just going to pick a... let's go Bond Up. Because I'm trying to get my a certain team all up here. These guys, these fellas, right? Let's go with where's my, let's see here. Because what I'll do is I'll make this as a team here. That's what this was, my Avengers team, or no, not Avengers. Where is it to be? This one here. So yeah, I'm gonna switch off because I'm actually I should show off. I maxed out our Quid's bond, which means we got not rarity, but let's go maybe acquisition. Let's see here. Well, I got a bunch of these because I was doing stuff. Yeah, right here. The Moon Marguerite increases all allies' NP strength by 25% when it's on a Millennium Castle. That's still really good. So, hey, there's lore here. After the princess returned to the planet's inner sea, her memories became a seed, which became a flower blooming by the lake. It was the only flower of its kind on the surface, unlike the primordial type he said she resembled. He said. I'm guessing that's talking about Zelrech? Maybe? When you look at it, it speaks to you as though it were telling your romance fortune, as if you were fondly reminiscing, as if it were in the middle of a dream. No matter how far apart we may be, may you never forget the light of the moon. Well, wait. Maybe not? Refrain, refrain. I only hope the sound of these waves can be heard in his world as well. Actually, that might be Shiki. Huh. Does she doesn't go lock herself up at the end of remake, at least. Still, all that being said, well, excuse me for being a tomboy princess. I can also perfectly remember every last cutting remark. Okay, no, they're talking about Shiki. Okay, no, absolutely. Which is interesting, because the thing that makes that's interesting for me is this confirms that all of these flowers in this field here, they are her memories. And just the idea of her basically taking her memories and turning them into these flowers is kind of a beautiful but also really sad idea. I like that. I'm very happy that I learned that that is what that is, right? Anyways, no, we're gonna be leveling up our strong new people, because I need to get them ready to go. Let's see here. Where's that select sort or whatever? There we go. So yeah, let's go with you and you, and then you are there, right? But you'll be helping out. And then we'll go, honestly, then what we'll do is we'll go with, because I'm making like one that I'll be using kind of forever here. We'll grab you, because then now we should have room then for more of our bond ups, because these apparently give pretty good bond, all things considered. 1%, 20%, because I don't think any of them, well, maybe. You might count for beasts because of your costumes. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I remember someone saying that it does, which is confusing. Actually, we might be able to afford like a little level 1 at least. Let's go bond, because once I make this, I'll just stick to using it there. Let's see. Who's my next weakest here? That's all my 10s. The next one is... Hey, that works. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to say let's just stick with this team for now. So we'll switch that off. You know what? Let's give you... Actually, come to think of it, you know what might actually be good? You know what might be really good for her? Because here's the thing. This, starting her off at 100, means she can just start going, you know? So that actually might be really good with her. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, we'll just stick with this team, and I'm sure these interludes are not going to be anything to worry about, so let's get going. To the Nameless Battlefield. I'm sure this is going to be an early interlude. I'm sure of it. It's going to be rough. Hi. Rise and shine. Say, how was your sleep? Where are we? Let's see. It's a place in the middle of nowhere. Oh, the Missy isn't here. Just you and me. Not bad for forcing you into this. The doctor's voice doesn't reach here either. That little creature isn't here also either. Why? Well, that's simple. This is in a dream. Oh, you can call it a dream, or perhaps somewhere deeper than consciousness and unconsciousness. I'm not clear on the details. It occasionally happens to servants and masters. A shared dream. But simply, we can see each other's memories. That's why we can both exist here like this, even though it's my dream. That's right. This is my dream. My memories. My battlefield. It looks like the one you saw before? Well, yeah. I suppose it does from your point of view. It's linked to the most similar site you've seen recently, I think. The America chapter, I'm assuming? Look, here they come. To me, they look like the army's a con act. But, who knows what they might look like to you. Hey, snap out of it. It's gonna be a fight. Try to keep up with your commands. If you can summon other heroic spirits, then do it. Let's go! Okay. Proto Lancer here really doesn't get a lot of play in Fragments, which is fair, because he's not technically a Fragment servant, right? Like, he's in it, and he gets a little bit of character, but really not much, you know? I did enjoy my time with Fragments. I did. I think it is a good alternate story, you know? And I think that is an important distinction to make. That it is a sort of alternate sort of set up for something that doesn't exist. And if you know that, and you can sort of be like, you know that a void is coming up, it's sort of like reading a manga that you know did not end. You're working towards nothingness. And if you know that, you can hello? Okay, fine. Like, nothingness, am I right? I think if you know that there's going to be, like, nothingness coming up, you can enjoy the ride, you know? I feel like if you don't know that going in, you're going to be like, well, what the hell? Where does this go? And it's like, well, there's no answer, right? At least that's sort of how I feel. I know some people don't like it. I think it's good. I will say, people that are like, oh, it's bad because it's out of order. Oh my God, no, what are you talking about? I am so against the idea of you have to experience things in chronological order. I think you're stupid if you do that. Maybe on a, like, okay, let's say it's like, oh, I'm replaying Metal Gear, right? Okay, I'm gonna start, you know, I played them all already. Sure, I'll start from the very beginning of the chronology and work my way up in time. Sure, that's fun, right? Kingdom Hearts, start from the beginning. I played them all in the order they came out. Start from the beginning chronologically, sure, for a second time through. But I think people don't understand that the release order is intended. It's the order it's meant to be experienced. So yeah, no. Don't rework. Don't be like, oh, it's bad because it's all out of order. No. That's the point. Because then you are slowly shown the world. And that is a much more interesting thing when you realize the order it's being revealed to you in, right? So that's where I stand on that. I feel like if you don't have the brain capacity to understand that is the intent, that sucks, man. That sucks to be you. But I do like that part about it. Because it really does feel like you're putting together fragments of broken glass, right? It's called Fragments of Sky Silver. It's sort of like the original story was a mirror that then was punched, and so now you have to put together the fragments of the story. I think that's supremely cool. You might disagree, and that's okay. But I think if you need to engage with it for what it is, not what it isn't, you know? That's my rant. Anyways, yeah, I'll be reading Labyrinth pretty soon here. So I'm excited for that. Because, man, I remember I was going to read Labyrinth, and then I took a look at it, and I'm like, this is rough. So we'll be getting to that after this. Anyways, I want to blow you guys up. I want to blow you guys the hell up. Check this out. Check this out. I want to blow you up. I'm going to blow you up. I want to blow you up. Interesting, this is the first time I've done it. Why is it slow? I don't care. It's cool as hell. I think that's new audio. I didn't do this one as audio, yeah. How much that do? I mean, it's pretty good damage for kind of unbuffed, you know? I'm going to be using you a lot more. Are you a lot taller in this one? Actually, now I look at it, I think you are. Okay, so yeah, you two have the beast thing because you got bonuses for that, right? Because if you see, you got a bonus for that. You two got a bonus, so you're technically beast. You're not. They all got living human. I think you might have got... Did you get living human? I don't know. Okay. I've actually also started to help with very light help, by the way. This is not, I'm not a major contributor to this at all, but I've started to help. I helped, there was someone who started a translation of Fate Tiger Coliseum, and they were just doing the cutscenes as a video. And yeah, I'm just gonna move you back. I'm not even using you. And basically what it was is they're like, hey, can you get somebody in contact with me, someone who could do PSP hacking? And I'm like, I'm going to put the call out. And I actually managed to get in contact, and hey, guess what? I may have started, because of my efforts, the translation on Fate Coliseum. And I know actually, like, there is stuff being done, which is really cool, right? Like, I actually made a connection that resulted in perhaps something coming out well, I'm not going to say pretty soon. I'm not going to say pretty soon, but something coming out in the future, right? So, hey, guess what? You're welcome, gamers. Although I will say, before I continue, when I brought up, like, to the person, I'm like, hey, you know, just reaching out to you, you know, about, here you're trying to do the PSP stuff, like, I can, you know, get you in contact with someone. And I was hit with, oh my God, Tanner. Oh, I know your work. And I'm like, oh, what? Like, I've gotten that a few times. And every single time it's not the feeling of imposter syndrome, but it's a feeling of, do you actually know me? Or like, because I don't do anything. Because in my mind, I'm not one of those people that actually is doing a lot of stuff, right? But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's the way. Mow down that horde of enemies. Stab them, slash them, hack them. There's no end to them. Just like the incoming waves. An endless battle on an endless battlefield. Sure brought up some nice memories, didn't it? Come on, Master. We lose, we die. Well, not that I'm sure about that. But fight like it is. Now then, more are coming. That does remind me. You can use his costume with, like, modern Ku in Extella, which is pretty cool. Is it? It's either in Extella or Link. It's only in one of them. I think it's only in Extella. Then they don't bring it back for Link, which is a shame because it's a cool costume and much better than Ku's costume in the Fate Extra stuff. I hate how Ku looks in like Fate Extra. I hate his Tron outfit. I think it looks bad. Straight up bad. I'm shocked it's not a costume in this. But I also do think it's just straight not good looking. Like, just visually. Maybe if it had, like, different colored lines or something. But for what it is, I actually really don't like it. Anyways, we're going to be hearing this song a lot, but I think it's better than the Year 1 battle theme. So we'll do that there. A little bit of everything with everyone. There's a beam. That's crazy. I gotta remember also Red with her hits everyone. God, it's nice to have AoE normals. Holy crap. Now, if only we had another servant who had that ability. That'd be crazy cool. Nope, none of those. That's fine, because we can pop this. Get you straight to 100%. And then we just press the win button. Let's do this. These, like, I can't even imagine the idea of hitting year 1 enemies with a level 100 super Alco. It's ridiculous. It feels like the most overkill I could potentially do, which is funny in its own way, you know? Okay. I wonder if actually there'll be a second Proto one. I could see there being one. Just because, again, those early year 1 quests, because they're literally such nothing, they usually are like, okay, now later on we actually have stuff we want to do with them. But then again, Proto like, rarely comes up in the story. Because he's weird. It feels to me like Proto was a costume before they had costumes, you know? I guess this is it. Just as I'm getting into it, it's over. Hardly worth the effort. How about you? Still ready for more? We can keep going. Sure you're not overdoing it? Well, not that I can help you. Oh. Wow. This is a good dream. So saving the best one for last, huh? Besides, talk about being unfair. That one over there is using the spear of the real me from the start. Oh, we're doing coup. That's unfortunate. Why are you fighting with a hastily made spear? I got my reasons. Guess it reminds me of my last summon. That's Fate prototype. The answer's obvious, but I'll ask anyway. You want me to go easy on you? You gotta be kidding. Just as I'd hope. Impressive, Cuchulainn, hero of Ulster. Ulster. It's tough to say. What are you talking about? Well, Mr. Cuchulainn of Ulster. Huh? To Cuchulainn? I guess it's possible. Meeting yourself in a dream. You get that, don't you? Nice. That's really a good way to put it. Well, shall we do this? Sure. Let's go, Master. Yeah. Sure. Again, it's a little strange that they're I understand why they're separate servants. Because there is enough, at least, to sort of talk about them differently in terms of lore. But at the same time, they're so similar. It's a little strange they both exist. It feels like a remnant of year 1. It's also strange that there are other prototype servants who still aren't in, you know? We still have a couple who it's like, you're in the game data, right? I know you're almost there. Maybe one day. One of them even has multiple classes. Like, what? Huh? It'll be interesting to see from that list of servants who are like, there's little bits of data for them, like Proto Gil, Perseus, you know. There's a few where it's like, I wonder if we'll ever get some of them, you know? It'd be nice, but I could also see them just being like, nope, we're not doing that, you know? Like, it makes sense that they were planned at a point, but like their time is so over, you know? Like, we're not doing any sort of stuff with them ever again. Okay, well, there he is. I'm going to punch you once and die. Perish. I guess I shouldn't have done it in that order. Not that I'm going to need another hit after this. And he is just gone from the cutscene, which I love. I love that. I'm happy that that was a glitch that they kept in, right? When they had that with Hassan there, And it was a glitch. People have said, like, yeah, that was a glitch. That then just one day they're like, no, this is so cool, we're keeping it. That's a damn mistakes into miracles, you know? So it's a draw. It very much wasn't, but with our noble phantasm, it's a miracle we both didn't bite the dust. I'm impressed. My younger self is quite a tough guy. My older self isn't too bad either. I'll finish you off next time. What? That's my line. So, what's going on? Well, basically, you see, my skills have improved within the dream. When you wake up, I'm sure it'll be of use. See ya, Master. Thanks for the company. God, the whiplash of how it ends. It's, like, insane whiplash. Compared to now, where it always slow fades out. And you get, like, a nice, like, denouement, right? Here it's like, nah, goodbye. Oh, really? He probably thinks it's commendable that his master is attempting to correct human history. Most likely won't mind lending a helping hand. However, you must be careful, as he may not respond the same as Lancer with the same Okay. Sure. He's just like, oh no, there isn't a second one for him. It's like, don't get him mixed up. Okay. Pharaoh's shiny treasure. I only have 62 brapples left. Gotta be careful. I'm guessing that's him or someone else. Again, I'll just stick with this so I can keep using them. Pharaoh's shining glory. Now then, we will now begin the ritual of 100 trials. 100? Nitocris? Yes, great king. I have come as summoned. I will permit you to participate in the trial. I don't quite trust that one's servants to do the job. This may just be a simulator, but it would sit badly with me if there were some sort of accident and he died from shock or some such. Do well with Tanner. I shall be watching over your performance. If there's actually 100 enemies, I might switch it off so you can loop your skill. Understood. Then are you prepared, Tanner? What are we doing exactly, you ask? Don't make that face. As you heard, a swarm of divine beasts is heading this way. You mustn't let your guard down. I will also be vigilant and careful. So, you must fight like your life depends on it as well. Wait, did you say a swarm? Yes, I'm about to cry. Actually, I'm already crying. I mean, just kidding. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. No, nothing good will come of cowering in fear, so I will do it. If it actually says enemies 1 of 100. Well, honestly, with our team, it might not be that bad, honestly. We'll see. I could just have Sojiro just die, right? That is a possibility. Just have him, he's out, he's dead. Okay, you know? Oh god, it's 100. Well, you know what? They're probably not, well, they're not going to get insta-killed, though, because of how this is. So let's not worry about that, and instead just worry about getting... So I'll turn blue again. We'll do a triple blue with you, right? Because that goes from red to blue. I like how there's a symbol that says, like, yeah, by the way, this one will change, right? And then it'll be nice and easy to buster him. Okay, she's not doing crazy huge damage, because of course she's not. There's no tight matchup, but we'll get going here. Okay. So you have a red already. So if I pop this, let's see here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's good damage. I'm sure eventually another type of enemy will arrive. Yes, see, now we got the Malika Sphinx. So we'll go... I don't have a full combo with you. But we could do, honestly... No. let's just do damage here. Alright, keep going with that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. There you go. Do some damage here. Okay. Substitute, Riddle. Not to be confused with Riddell, that's a different character. The bird again. Let's see. Good noise. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 'Cause that should kill. And then move on. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's expend some of this. If this is actually legitimately 100 of them, that's insane. There's no way it's gonna be. We're gonna get to a point and it'll stop, but alright, your extra attack also does it, right? Okay, it's not huge damage on it. I wonder if that'll work for that. That would have killed him. Huh. Well, that's gone. So, let's go. Let's see here. If I were to go clear that, you know what? I think we'll do a. I think we'll send him out. So we're gonna go. Let's just kill you, and then we'll move on to kill the other guy. We'll go 1, 2. That'll definitely kill you, and then move on to the third one there. Go with this. Yeah. Okay, and then how much damage is this gonna do here? He doesn't even say a single thing for that one, which is, again, like, holy crap, what does that mean, you know? Okay. She might have an ability that just, like, clears them out and makes it easier, honestly. Like, maybe these guys have, like, 0 defense against, the stuff there, you know? That's entirely a possibility. Let's see here. Let's get Aoko some more meter. We'll get you some, because you're probably going to need some, right? So I bet you don't have the 100%. Maybe. Okay, there you go. You got a bunch there. Riddle me piss. Okay, so let's see if you can just straight wipe them off. Like if I go 1, 2, 3, will you just kill them instantly and we're good? Okay, they don't have like 100% death chance. That would be a way that I'd be like, okay, why they're giving us her, but that's not, absolutely not why they gave us her. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's get these guys. Do this here. Kill the one. Do combo. Let's go. Let's see. How much that do? Okay, enough to get back meter here. Nice. Okay. Ooh, have I ever seen the Caphra Sphinx? I don't think I recognize it. You know? Let's go in on that. That's probably our sort of opponent here that we got to do the big damage to. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that there. Let's do extra damage. Oh. Another slow one. Oh my god, I did not know there was a variant where Robin freaking dies. That's amazing. I had no idea. And I've used that a lot, and I've never seen it. That must be rare. That's awesome. Okay. Opposition. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. You do it. Yeah. Yeah, this must be the one we gotta kill here. Ooh, full combo. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Let's go. This here. Okay. We're making our way through. Okay. What does this do again? This does increase gauge. So it basically, we could give to allies and heal. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah, because then we get that with you, which is pretty nice. And then you get super instead. Okay. So we could go let's go 1, 2, 3, right? Because now you're all red up, so let's see how much that does. If we get a crit on that, that might do a lot of damage. I was really hoping that there's a chance that that dude is weak to death. Let's see here. Did that crit? I couldn't actually tell. Super Alco is really friggin' good though, I'll say. Like, that is a really good servant. Let's just go just these here. Keep that rolling. The bread man is also hilarious. God, Nitocris, you need an animation update. Even Alice is really good for just the survivability aspect, right? Okay. Oh, hey, don't mind if I do. Alright. Keep it rolling. We'll kill this Sphinx, and that will hopefully be the end of this trial. We'll see. I thought for a second it was doing another voice line one. Like, what? As I said, if I'm here in China when the Mihoyo movie comes out, I will be watching it in Japanese with Chinese subtitles. Will I be able to understand any of it? No, I don't care. I'm going to go watch it just to see it. I know the story. Right? And I would say my... Is this not the end of the battle? Good. My knowledge of Japanese is tertiary enough that I could probably enjoy it while still understanding anything that's not techno babble talk of magic, right? Oh, we managed to get rid of the last of them. I mean, no, that was like 10. Yes, We did it, didn't we? We finally did it, Tanner.
Your performance exceeded my expectations. Perhaps I've underestimated you. Perhaps. I am a wise pharaoh, even a god incarnate. However, even an omnipotent god is not omniscient. At times, it seems man can make miracle. It may be possible to say that is a truth of this world, but I am not ready to say so tonight. You fought well, Tanner. You too, Nitocris.
Ozymandias.
You persevered through this most difficult of trials. You should be proud. And now, after your 5.5-minute break, you will resume your Sphinx challenge. That wasn't the end.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. See, this time I will probably switch out to servants that can deal better damage, because if we are doing more, if it's another, like if I look and it is a caster, then it's like, okay, well, you know, we will actually get a team that can do better. Oh, well, look at that. What did I say? That's probably him, right? I bet you he's gonna appear. And now he is, like, we want an assassin, probably. Okay. As fun as this team has been, let's switch out at least, I mean, we'll focus on you two first. So let's grab, let's see here, not bond level, but rather let's go class. Because I bet you no matter what, like, yeah, you're always amazing. You're always so good, right? Yeah, you know, no, we'll switch it off then, just for the sake of my sanity. Let's see here. Yeah, right. Go with by sort by level. I should make some favorites and put them at the top, now that I understand the system, you know? All right. Let's do this now with a team that is better, right?
Now, let's resume the challenge. Try not to let... bit my tongue! Ah! Ow! Why not to let the divine beast wed your soul? Ow! And it's right in the back corner. We can take whatever you throw at us. Huh. That's the spirit. Don't give up. You will face a powerful enemy to rival even Amun-Ra, or at least a replication of its data at any rate. Now go!
Then we shall head into battle. It's like, and I've only ever really bitten one area of my tongue. It is like the back third of the right side. And it sucks. Because every time I get it, it hurts again. And it's so bad. 9 of them. Okay, hey, we can handle that for now. Right? So, let's do... We'll not do the stuff with you just yet. But you're green, so we'll get that with you. Okay. Oh, wow, you're all going for her. Wow, you're going for her. I didn't even need freaking target focus or anything. Okay, so yeah, kill and then move on. Go. Nice. It's probably going to be a redo against the raw sphinx that we fought in the story, right? I bet you at least. I wish that crit. No crits whatsoever. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Then nice crit. All right. hold off on using any supers or anything, for obvious reason. Let's go... Well, what I could do, actually, is I could go, like... 1, 2, 3... Because you'll get more meter afterwards anyways, right? So, sure, 6 turn... no, I'm going to hold off on that, at least. But let's pop this here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay. Watch this not be needed and we kill with crits. That would suck. Well, hey, guess what? That's fine. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a full combo with you here. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. They are, for the most part, avoiding Sojiro, which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna do... yes. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice damage. Are we gonna have another one of those tough sphinxes at the end here? Yep. Okay, well. I think... Buddy, it's your time. Well, I popped that, but it might be better to not do that with you. Right? Let's just do big damage with you instead. That might be smarter, actually. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Right? If we crit, that'll be nice on that 10%, but there's like no chance. God, that effect was cool there. Okay, well, you're nearly dead. So you know what? Let's actually deal with you. Okay. We could have killed him in one hit, honestly. We could have absolutely killed him in one hit. What an intense amount of damage. Like, that's his whole shtick, so it makes sense. Like, the Berserker. He does huge damage and dies. It is Amun-Ra God Pillar. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. That's not enough to get that. If I pop this, though, and then start that up with you again. We can go 1. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't even remember its weaknesses at all. That's neutral. Fair enough. Okay. It still activates even when it doesn't need to. Nice, that's still part way. Oh, is he gonna get his freaking revive, though? I bet you he will. Bet you he does still. Okay, we're gonna go... I'm gonna hold off on that attack up. Let's just do a turn of just some big damage here with these attack ups there. Nice. Big, and then... Are you gonna revive? Did we beat him before he even had a chance to revive? think we did. If that was in this fight, which I don't think it might have just not been also. Hey. Okay. Sounds good to me. Can't breathe. My apologies, We did it. Yes, finally. We finally finished it, Tanner. The 100 trials. All in a row. You fought. You endured. Stand tall. Be proud. And now, after your 5-minute, 40-second break, the final battle of your Sphinx challenge begins. The extra 10 seconds in the break is making me nervous. She's gonna die. Nitocris! With so much glory, I was in such a state of ecstatic joy that I was on the brink of losing hold of my manifestation in the world. Fair Ozymandias, should there really be a final battle? I shall do everything in my power. No need! There's no need to be so humble. Your reverence and sentiment for me. I certainly could not fail to notice your attempt to undergo the ritual of 100 trials twice. I could not miss such a thing. There is no need to offer yourself further. To do so would be nothing more than sacrificing yourself. Praise and reverence become obsequiousness. Obsequiousness? Let's go with that. If overdone, it could even turn to disrespect. My apologies. Fine! I will allow it all. Rest well, Nitocris. Your sincerity is a good thing, but take care not to overdo it. I shall take 1/3 of the resources that were given to the Great Temple as offerings, and use them to double the recuperative abilities of your bedchamber. Through the power of Ra, that is my blessing to you. I am thankful beyond words. Fair Ozymandias, with great respect, I, Nitocris, will head to my chamber to rest. Be sure you do so in moderation. And Tanner, how should you be rewarded? Come closer. 2 or 3 steps closer. I will permit you to approach my throne. Good. That's enough. Now show me your face. I want to see your eyes. They're still the same as when I last saw them. Completely lacking in regality, with nothing of a soldier's fire. You lack talent in magecraft as well. You may be a mage, but you would have never merited a position as a mage in my empire. Let me look closer. Take care not to meet my gaze directly. After all, I am the brilliance of the sun itself. You may lose your sight. Now then. No regality, no soldier's fire, no talent as a mage. You seem to be preparing for something, but I cannot determine what it may be. No, not even a hint of a sage's wisdom, nor the intellect to mark you as a genius. And yet you still intrigue me. I didn't want to believe it, but the resemblance to my friend Moses, who you can read about in Fate Prototype Fragments of Sky Silver, available now with a much better translation. We had a lot of fun figuring out some of the translations for the Japanese word for Hebrew people. There's an old one that they use that we could barely find. Pharaoh, you don't mean... Oh, never mind. Is nowhere to be found either. You are not the least bit like him. He possessed such fierce resolve, such conviction that could only be met with admiration. His unwavering determination to face fate head-on. Truly a saintly type. Sacrificing everything for the sake of others, and wishing for the entire world's happiness. Saint. But what of you? You are the opposite. However, you have strength enough to go through the ritual of 100 trials. You do it for your own sake, for your life. You are one of those who struggle in order to live. You are an embodiment of life itself, as vigorous yet fleeting as you are. That is precisely what you are. Such a sight to behold and such a gaze you have. Though you have multiple heroic spirits under your command, your gaze is fleeting.
You are truly an embodiment of the people I vowed to protect. Are you complimenting me?
Ozymandias.
Listen, Tanner, young would-be mage who managed to summon me to Kalia. I have made my judgment. I grant you permission to refer to yourself as master in this age.
Amazing Pharaoh. Was it not allowed before?
Obviously. What of it? Until now, what you had was not unlike a probationary license. A trial period of sorts. What? Did you really not know? Do you think of me like those other ordinary, submissive, heroic spirits contracted to you? Think of me whenever you feel the dazzling light of the sun, and respect me whenever you receive the blessing of the sun. And even that is not enough. Devote yourself well, master. You are neither regal nor a soldier. You are neither a grand mage nor a great sage. I cannot even call you valorous, though some may refer to one who walks your path as such. In other words, you're human. Just one man. Keep that well in your mind as you proceed. As long as there is a ray of light in the heavens, my luminance will light your path.
Thank you, Ozymandias.
Now, this may seem a fitting place to end things, but no. It would embarrass me to stop at only words. That is, I must give you a reward as well. Though if I gave you something like an lad.
What the frick is an lad? I'm looking this up. That's like, oi, mate, the Nando's is closed down. And he's like, oh, lad, you know? What, okay, what is it? It's a Arabic learning program? What is it? Progeny, a child? What do you mean you'd give me no, does that mean child? What? It means offspring? What do you mean you're gonna give me a son? I can't get pregnant. Not now. Not now. Did he literally? Oh my god, what?
Though if I gave you something like an lad, Nitocris would faint and foam with the...
No wonder. I think I remember my sister, who loves Ozymandias, was like, you have to do his interlude. I now know why, because he basically says, like, I could get you pregnant.
Huh. Then how about this? I shall give you a gift of my words in poetic form.
I can't believe I was offered to be made pregnant on my birthday.
Let me tell you about my beloved wife.
And that's when my sister then stopped reading. Pharaoh's beloved wife. Could it be about Queen Nefertari? Such information is so scarce, even I have little knowledge of her. And now you say you're going to grace us with it in poetic form. That is so gracious of you. Please reconsider, my god king. We are not worthy.
I'm feeling generous. Behold, my poetry shall surpass even the great poet Percy Shelley. Well, another thing to Google. Percy Shelley. Who?
English romantic writer. Most famous for what? I don't know. Prometheus Unbound. No, wait, no, that's, why is it saying Mary Shelley? That's a different one. Yeah, no, wait, what? Wait. Mary Shelley and her husband, Percy Bryce Shelley? What? Wait, is Percy Shelley... Oh, it's a dude! I don't know why I thought it was a woman. Probably because the picture looks like a woman. So this is the husband of the writer of Frankenstein. Oh, okay, well, I guess so. Huh. Didn't know that he wrote too.
I shall speak of myself, and I shall speak of Nefertari. There is no other poetry so dramatic it will stir your very souls, even the air around us. Stand up straight. Focus all your thoughts upon my words. Now to begin. Upon the glittering banks of the Nile stood a solitary...
What? We're not even gonna tell it to us.
And that's how the story goes.
Wonderful. Beautiful beyond description.
Yet so innocent, it made me blush. The story of Pharaoh and Nefertari in their teenage years. The story of them when they were 14 and 16. Of course, it would be a story of pure, innocent young love. Not innocent! Look at that age gap! Oh, this is, oh! It's problematic shipping, okay? That age gap is abusive, okay? That age gap is not okay. I'm going on to the internet to talk about how this age gap is so bad, I have to never play another Fate thing. It's so funny. My parents are 12 years apart. Come on. That concludes part 1 of the tale. If I gave it to you all at once, you would have nothing to look forward to in the future. I felt like we were listening for hours. Of course! Now let me ask you properly. What is it that you desire? Not to get pregnant, I'll say. This all started when you rushed toward me so suddenly, and insisted I hear your desires. That is why I was so kind as to provide you with this trial. I was so focused on the tale of Nefertari, I almost forgot. Forgive me. So, what is it that you desired from me? It was... What should be something totally inconsequential? Oh! Well, that's a rare sight even for me. What sort of amusement have you devised this time, Sun King? I never expected to find you by the simulator. Come now, don't say such things, Golden King. We simply cannot ignore Master's requests. Master pleaded for me to come relax in Caldia once in a while, instead of maintaining my residence, exclusively in a pyramid in the simulator. Oh? Then I will permit it. I will allow this pharaoh, who is as good as a stranger here in Caldia, to enter. And I will grace him with my presence, and personally give him a tour. I'm feeling generous tonight. In this area, rows of tiny... Every room is called my room. That's crazy, actually. Rows of tiny cells called my room are arrayed. But more importantly, do you know of the great hall beyond the storage area? Are you talking about the Moonlight Lost Room? It's a Western-style building that What? It's a Western-style building that rather stands out in a base built in such a cool place. The idea may have been look like a lodge on a snowy mountain. What the frick? Is he talking about it? What are we talking about? Its official... Oh, the recreation room. Okay, never mind. Its official name, though, is the Recreation Room. It stores plenty of electronic entertainment devices that commoners amuse themselves with. You may use it to pass your idle time. Oh, you're a weird one to bring in here. A recreation room, huh? If you plan to participate in some sort of racing game, I shall join you. I would enjoy beating that ancient king to a pulp. I see some unfamiliar faces, but no matter. I will beat all of them as well. Oh, right, they fought each other in the Singularity, right? Lion King? Or the one that's not her? It's the beauty. Ha! It may be best if you dismount that white horse. Don't bother. No matter how much you coax her, that woman will never get off her high horse. Ha! Indulging myself all night in recreation with an absolute beauty. I could not permit Nefertari to see such a thing. It is not that kind of recreation. Well, it's a pain to explain, so just watch. Then lead the way. I will. Keep it down, you two. Finally. It has finally happened. Pharaoh Ozymandias is interacting with a new servant in a friendly manner. Yes, yes. For the time being, I will ignore the fact that the servant is interacting with his king, Gilgamesh. Thank you very much, Master. Thanks to you, we've convinced Pharaoh Ozymandias to enjoy himself. Yep. Tanner, I have a favor to ask. It's about our god king, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I would like you to get him out of the pyramid. The great compound shrine that's been reproduced by the simulator is simply based on his memories, but it's still nothing but a counterfeit. It cannot be good for him for even him to stay cooped up in there. I would like him to walk around Caldia and perhaps interact with some of the other servants.
I would like him to continue thriving. Nitocris, you're like a big sister or a mother. And you're the average size of one, too. Really, but I am unworthy of such esteem. Try not to tease too much. Disrespectful. But please, lend me your hand, for the sake of Fair Ozymandias. Yes, we did it. Oh, to see His Majesty looking so playful and having fun.
Nitocris! Where's Nitocris? I suppose I don't have to ask where you are, since you're always beside me. Well then, let us head to the recreation room together.
Yes, Your Majesty. Come, Tanner, you shall accompany us too. You will be rewarded with our blessing. Honestly, Ozy and Gil together are either the best of friends or the worst of enemies. Those two people are either 100% or 0% compatible at any given time, and there is no in between or anything like that. It's been updated. His attitude towards his master changes with his mood. Should he find himself possess some degree of regality, he may spend time with them once in a while. Of course, should his master resemble a dear friend, he may take a keener interest. This is very important to note. While his sworn friend is Moses, his greatest love will always be Nefertari. Nothing could change this, not even to the end of time. It is kind of nice that they're pretty much like, yeah, by the way, this servant, like, a lot of servants love you. Yeah, no, he loves Nefertari. So sorry to my sister, whose birthday was yesterday. It basically is saying, yeah, that won't happen. Oh my god, there's another one? There's another one. The name of the sun that never sets. Okay, well, we'll do another one. I was like, oh, well, we're just about done. But that's not the case. We got more. I'm guessing it's going to be another Nitocris there. You know what? Considering the type we have here, we could probably go back to our other team here. Have a pretty good time. Right, go with that. Switch you off for... Get you into super mode. Where's, right there? Yeah, sure. Let's do this. One more time. I'm sure it won't be another 100 of them. I hope. If it is, I'm switched my team. But I don't think it will be. Please. Please calm yourself, O Pharaoh. Even if this is only a simulation, it is still a part of the world. Surely you can understand. The very air is shaking, uncertain of what to do. If something isn't done, the program will falter and Caldia's processing capabilities will suffer. The program may crash, and as funny as that is, it is annoying. As the embodiment of the heavens, I understand that my incompetence is partly to blame, but it is not solely mine. The blame also lies with you, O Pharaoh. Great Pharaoh Ozymandias. If I may, if it is not overstepping my bounds by making bold to ask, what displeases you so? Pharaoh, I will atone for my sins however you see fit, but if you do not tell me what bothers you, I cannot hope to... Do not make me say it, Nitocris. Indeed, I am displeased. My body, created by Ra and blessed by Amun, swells with rage like never before. At first I thought it were mere coincidence, even an impossibility. Then I thought it must be fate, hard as that is now to believe. But a third time, this can be neither coincidence nor fate. Even now he hides from me, lurking somewhere I cannot lay eyes upon. He wants to fight Arthur. Do you not understand who I am? I am Ozymandias. I am the guardian king of all Egypt, beloved by Mot herself. I am the bull of victory, the great commander who vanquished the traitorous rebels. I am the Usur Matre Setperniri. That word. Keeper of harmony and balance, strong and right, elect of Ra. I am the king of kings, the god king Pharaoh. Yes, great Pharaoh. Now, Nitocris, as Pharaoh, I have an order for you of utmost importance. Yes, great Pharaoh, name it and it shall be done. Find the second hero, and bring him before me immediately. You're talking about Proto Arthur, I'm sure, right?
This is bad. Now what am I going to do? I know I told Lord Ozymandias how to find this second hero, but... I don't even have the slightest idea who he's talking about. Why the long face, Big Chungus? Oh, my ally. Well, come to think of it, you overcame Lord Ozymandias' trials, right? That's why he finally accepted you as his master. In which case, you must understand what he wants. Tell me, my ally, do you know who the second hero is? No, but I think I might know someone who does. Really? You might? I think. I said I think I might. Well, if anyone knows is the first hero, who the frick is the first hero? The first hero, huh? In that case, I think I know who you're talking about too. Oh, Sir Arash. Yeah, sure, that works. I'm told he was alive during the same time period as Lord Ozymandias, and thanks to the knowledge I gained as a servant, I'm familiar with his legend as well. Arash Commangear, the great savior, is said to have ended a long-running war with a single arrow from his bow, thereby saving the people of both warring nations. He is more than worthy of being called a hero, but I still understand why Lord Ozymandias would be so interested in him. Is it because it come from the same time? I don't recall any other heroes so famous during that period, so, other than, you know, I was gonna say Jesus, but I guess he's actually a lot later than that. I guess the other one is Moses, who isn't a servant yet. And it couldn't be the holy man. Yeah, he's not a servant. No more of that. I must not be rash. Come, let us start by speaking with Sir Rash for ourselves. I had to think about like that. No, just because he's in the Bible doesn't mean he's from the same time as Jesus. In fact, they are quite far apart. Hey, there you two are. I got a pretty good guess as to why you're here. Oh, and not because I peeked into the future or anything. Really, it's just a guess. I figured his patience had to be near its limit. Sir Arash, are you saying you know why Pharaoh Ozymandias is so upset? As well as the whereabouts of this second hero he mentioned? Please tell me. I need your help or I shall never be able to show my face before the God King again. Easy there. Just relax. Come and have a seat while I throw some wood on the fire. These woods get really cold at night after all. I haven't gone camping in a long time. I want to go camping. It's so warm. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to go to the trouble of laying out a blanket. That's nothing. I know it isn't much, but it's the least I can do after the trouble I've caused you. Huh? That second hero Ozymandias mentioned, I'm the one who's been keeping them apart. What? Then you've intentionally been preventing Pharaoh Ozymandias and the second hero from meeting? I'd like to say I was just waiting for the right time, but, yeah, basically. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I can see you're truly remorseful about this. Please raise your head, Arash of the East. I presume you have your reasons for doing this? Yeah, sure do. Well? Right. Of course you want to know. I don't know how to put this. I've never been too good with words, so all I can say is that I saw something bad. Clairvoyance. You and I could handle it, but it might be hard for Master. Huh? Me? Yes, you, Master. This isn't immediately life-threatening, but it is a lot of hassle. That goes for you, too. But I guess I can't beat around the bush anymore. If it was gonna come to this, I should have let them meet back up when there was a bunch of others around. Alright, I'm ready. I'll take you to him now. His second hero is a traveler. Well, at least he is now. He likes to wander around even more than me. But no matter how accustomed to traveling you might be, I doubt he'll have race shifted without you, Master. He might still be wandering aimlessly outside Chaldea, though. Anyway, he's usually hanging out somewhere in the simulator. Oh, I see. If we're just going to the simulator, I should be able to handle it. Since I'm always at my Pharaoh's side, I've become completely accustomed to the feel of it. I have no problem fighting battles there either. Rest assured you will have nothing to worry about. Alright then, let's get going. It's gotta be Arthur. And we are in Tokyo, which, okay. This place is rather flashy, isn't it? It's a Japanese city as it was about 20 years ago. I see. But then why is there so much magical energy pervading this place? Feels very strange. It's a recreation of an area from one of the pseudo-singularities. You know how places like that are supposed to have gone a different way from normal history? This one's a good example. It looks like the city I remember from 1999, but it's not. No. Wait, that's not right. Sorry, I was getting 1991 and 1999 mixed up. They both took place in an alternate world after all. You were technically there at both. You know? Huh. Just thinking out loud. Don't worry about it. Anyway, looks like we got... See, that's a line that makes full sense to me, but doesn't if you didn't read the stories. Ooh, I'm happy I read it. Ooh, that feels good. Anyway, looks like we got company to deal with before we find our guy. That sure didn't take long. This feeling. Target spotted. Exterminate them. Initiating combat. Nitocris, get ready to fight. So you would defy me, the incarnation of the Sky God? How dare you stand in a pharaoh's way? Know your place, simulator AIs, and be gone from my sight. Otherwise I shall destroy you all myself. I am very happy that I did that. I waited for this. Okay, are we... Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking... There we go. Like, these are just super simple enemies. Is it because there's 6 of them? Oh, well, guess what? We can kill them all. We can absolutely kill them all. Let's do this. We'll do... Yeah, because then we'll do multiple hits with the red. That's the good stuff. Big ol' red hit and then big ol' extra hit. Okay. Been taking a long time to load for some reason. I don't know why. And the thing is, I think that's a, like, downloading issue. Are we actually frozen? Are we actually frozen? Are you serious? Wow. That kind of sucks. All right, well. What was that about simulator AIs? Well, in that case, let's reopen. As we do, as we do. Like, the ultimate proof that this isn't my computer being underpowered is I've been recording and playing 4K Pragmata. And, like, that's going beautifully. Like, really nicely. And yet, I do this, and it's like, yeah, it's not actually working right, you know? It is just an emulator issue. Nothing I can do. Okay, let's try that again. And this time, go through with the plan in a way that works. Let's see here. Just increasing the runtime, baby. Longer runtime, more views. Although I will say, the fun thing is, the view count, like, for any of these that are not main story or event, like anything else, which is not a lot, but there's a few times where it is, minuscule in comparison. It is just one of those things where, I kind of get it. Not everyone wants to get, 100% knowledge of, like, interludes and stuff. They just want the real stories, right? I get that. I do. But man, it's a difference in count for sure. Anyways, let's try that again. Right, one more time. All right. Swear on my giblets if it freezes again.
All right. We good? Good. Okay, I was really worried. And then... Okay. I like her shield, actually. There's some really good animations for the characters, like when they get hit sometimes. But man, you can almost never see them. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Another bunch here. Get you your bird. Let's go. Some of these here for big damage. There we go. I love the fact that these two are so defensive. It really does make them feel like, yeah, these are characters that are super powerful. Like how she says roll back, because she's in fighting games. That did a lot because of all the little bullets there. Wow, I didn't even realize. Wow. Okay. 3 of them. Well, we're gonna go with this. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2. Let's go 3 for the big trip. Yeah, did only one survive? Wow, okay. Not for long. Nice. Up to 76% instantly. Wow. King Lear. Forgot about you, man. Forgot about that enemy. Let's see here. Let's just do big stupid damage. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Let's see here. I don't actually think this might kill, because it's Berserker on Berserker. Damn, did it do good damage though. That's okay. I will say, if I can give one thing that is kind of a maybe a negative, boy, that sacrifice is gonna feel like nothing when we get to Mihoyo 2, huh? Like that sacrifice, which should feel like one of the saddest things ever, right? Like this heroic sacrifice in the snow. We're just gonna see it and it's gonna be like, yep, that's his noble phantasm. And it's like, oh, well, I guess we finally see it, right? It's a bit of a shame, honestly. Well, you are always running out of breath. It's over. It may not have been as bad as the rite of 100 trials, but I'm still exhausted. Nice work out there. Huh? Right, got it. You found the second hero? Nope, he's nowhere around here. Oh, so he's not here after all, huh? But he does have a deep connection to Tokyo. We all do, really. Even the Pharaoh guy. We do? Really? You mean you didn't know? We all fought each other once in a Holy Grail war in another world. We did? Then Pharaoh Ozymandias and you and 5 other servants once fought each other to the death for your respective masters? Yep. All to help our masters get their hands on one of those wish-granting Holy Grails. Now we all share a common connection, whether we like it or not. And we didn't just fight once in Tokyo, we fought there twice. Don't look at me like that, Tanner. It's all in the past for those spirit origins we've got now.
I had no idea. Fair Ozymandias never speaks of the battle he's fought, even those from when he lived. Now about not about his parting with the Holy Man, nor his glorious battle against the Hittites.
Now I see. I get it, really. I don't like to talk about my own battles unless it's absolutely necessary either. But I guess if we're talking about who he meant by hero, then I guess this is one of those times. Someone who accomplished something amazing while he still lived? A great man who was around the same time the Pharaoh guy was? That might be the case for the first hero, but I'm pretty sure it's not for the second. What about someone he fought? Nailed it. Doesn't really do much for us to help us find him, though. Oh wait, I shouldn't be laughing at that, sorry. I figured we have a good chance of finding him here, but I guess he's not as sentimental as I thought. In which case... Hey, how come you're not using your clairvoyance?
That's right, I thought the whole reason we came to the Far East was because you used clairvoyance to find out he was here.
I'm sorry, I've got my reasons.
Huh. No, I'm the one who should apologize, Sir Arash. Please, don't give it another thought. I'm sure those with clairvoyance must have reasons and concerns for their actions that others could never hope to understand.
Thanks, I appreciate that. At any rate, I'm pretty confident about this next place we're headed. After all, I saw it by accident.
Accident? I guess I could see that sort of thing happening.
Huh? Oh, no. Clairvoyance isn't usually quite so unreliable. You know how the flowery mage and the golden king? They know how to use it a lot better than I do.
Yes?
Let's say I can be kind of clumsy and leave it at that. I don't actually know what he's referring to with that. So I don't think he uses his clairvoyance in the story of Sky Silver, except for I think just dodge arrows and stuff. So, what do we got? Oh boy, I wonder who that is. I mean, honestly, what I could do is I could get together now a team of Fragments characters, right? I could do that. But I won't. I just want to keep fighting with this team because it's fun and getting them points.
It's nice to see a desert again. I haven't seen one for some time. So this is where we'll find the second hero?
I think so. Last I saw, he was out walking there past the dust clouds. It was quite a sight. He was walking around cool as you please, even in that heavy armor of his. Actually, I think he was wearing a coat or something too. He had a thing on over his head, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't a helmet.
I see. Then we might find him somewhere past these dust clouds.
Okay, she is G-ing over there. That doesn't look like him.
Oh, I see something. I think I can sense magical energy that way too. 1, 2, 3.
They growled? Sorry, that's not him. They're hostile AIs. They don't give off the same aura as a servant. Guess we'll just have to do something about them first.
Again, Sir Arash?
Yep, sorry about this, Missy. For what it's worth, I'll fight with them myself this time. Master, yeah, can we get this done quickly? Right on.
Hold it, Arash Kamengir. Did you just call me Missy?
Yep. Go ahead and sit this one out, Missy.
Oh, okay. I mean, no! Not okay! How dare you speak to me that way? You'll pay for your insolence later, Sir Arash.
He is very much acting like his old master with her, which is kind of fun. The masters of Fragments are good. They're good characters. I do like them quite a bit. I swear to God, if it's another 100 of them, what do we got? Okay, there's 3 of these guys. Okay, whatever. Right, whatever. We can do this for now. This. Let's go. So if okay, so here's the thing. I'm not using this right away So I do want to maybe pop this right away on you to do more damage, right? That might be a good idea. So let's go 1, 2, 3, right? Because then you kind of sort of have to think with her on 2 layers. The layers of like, I'm going to use her, I'm not using that skill, so I want to use it before she transforms, you know? Alright, that's 1 half dead. We'll get a bunch of magic bullets and blow them up. Okay. Ooh, nice combo with you, actually. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So that uses 1. And then that uses them all up for extra damage. Wow, that can do a lot, actually. Yeah, the extra attack using the magic bullets does a lot more. That's good to know. Like, that really does affect the sort of system going on there. That is really cool. Give you meter. There we go. Got yours. Such a good song. Again, better than, you know, the battle themes, so. I think we can give you super here. Yep. Let's go 1, 2. Cosmic Tour. Even just hearing the idea that at one point Aoko just goes to space. I'm so curious about what's gonna happen with Aoko's space adventure. At the same time, I'll say this. Her space adventure sounds insane, but just the idea of it is so crazy that, like, I don't even need to know the story. Like, of course I want to know the story. But just knowing, oh yeah, by the way, at some point she goes to space, it's legitimately enthralling to be like, oh, okay. And you're just supposed to accept it, you know? I think that's cool. There, again, I'm very much on the side of I don't mind untold stories. People who are always fighting for, like, we need, oh, that's the end? Oh, I didn't realize. I thought there'd be another wave. People are like, we need to know about the Elf Wars. We need to know about the Castlevania, you know, year, 2000, right? The battle of 1999. Like, I'm like, I disagree. I don't think we need to know those stories. Just hearing about them is itself, it being lore is enough, personally, at least. Would I like to see them? It'd be cool, but I don't need to see them. Okay, that's the last of those strange creatures. Ooh. Surarash, you will think very carefully about how you address me in the future. As I've had time to calm down, I'll refrain from punishment this time, but never forget that I too am a pharaoh and will brook no disrespect. Is that clear? He didn't hear a word I said. It's so funny that these are Ozymandias' interludes. They are more Nitocris' interludes by far. At any rate, it doesn't seem the second hero's around here either. Huh? Now just hang on a minute. It's much too soon to say that for sure. It is. Yep, he's definitely here somewhere. Can't you feel it? That's a servant aura if I've ever sensed one. Oh, now that you mention it, I do sense a servant out beyond those clouds somewhere. And this time, only one, thankfully. So that must be... Yeah, there we go. Those magical energy signals all vanished in an instant. I had a feeling you might have been responsible. I take it you've been searching for me, Master? Along with the great hero from the East and the Lady Pharaoh of ancient Egypt. And That should explain what has happened up till now. King of Knights, who hails from another world, wielder of the sacred sword, if you are truly the second hero the great pharaoh Ozymandias spoke of, I would humbly request that you present yourself before him. Please, I beg of you. So that's what this is all about. I was hoping to put off facing him until the last possible moment. I doubt we'll be just exchanging pleasantries, and well, he's a fierce one. I'm concerned that one wrong word on my part could lead to Chaldea itself suffering the fallout. Still, now I think on it, I realize I'm masterfully present as well. Ah, and of course Archer, and you, the beautiful queen of Ozymandias' own land. More importantly, now that things have gotten to this point, delaying our meeting further would only make things worse. Very well then, I will meet with him. Yay! Mission complete! Yes, you're right, there's no time to waste. Oh. Is it just gonna happen off camera? No, there's actually one more. Oh, I didn't even realize. I was like, what is it actually? I didn't realize there would be one more. That's probably Arthur. Right? Well, we'll grab you then. Okay. Again, this team can do most of what I need to do, so we'll do that. So, this is the throne room hidden in the innermost chamber of this massive temple complex. I knew this room existed, of course, but I've never seen it for myself. Very impressive. I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. I couldn't believe I was walking inside the same place I was once so desperate to destroy. I imagine it's a lot like that for you, too, right? The innermost chamber. I never dreamed his throne was quite this vast. Oh, that? The size and arrangement of everything can vary, by a lot. That's why you never saw the hall we fought in on the way here. So that's how it works. Yep, that's a scoop. Lord Ozymandias! Lord Ozymandias! Child of Amun, God King of Mut, I have brought the second hero as you wished. I was assisted by Tanner, the master you yourself have deemed worthy of your services, and Arash Kamengir, the great hero of the East. O great pharaoh, Set Apeti, if you could but spare but a word, would you tell me if this saber is indeed the second hero you sought? So, wielder of the sacred sword, you have finally shown yourself here in this world. I've seen you several times before, but I did not expect you to delay our reunion quite so long. I see. You, the archer with the great red bow. This is your doing, is it not? I should have known you'd figure that out. Sorry about that, Pharaoh guy. I was gonna help you guys meet up, but I kinda changed my mind. Then I covered it up. You are forgiven. I'm sure this is not the first oddity your sharp eyes have witnessed. Therefore I forgive you. Rejoice in my magnanimity. But not you, wielder of the sacred sword. That's kinda harsh of you, Ryder. No, it is kindness. I may be a descendant of the god of war, but I am nothing if not benevolent. After all, it is only through my generosity that you yet draw breath. Huh? Well there, keep it down, Missy. You too, Master. I thought you would relinquish the sacred sword. Yet there it is in your scabbard, relinquish the sacred sword. At one point he gives up the sword? That can only mean you remain its wielder, even in this world. As though you could be anything else. You claim to be a different king of knights, visiting from another world. That you are a hero of the 5th century. That you will one day return to the land of fairies. No. No. All that is but one side of you, not the whole picture. What are you doing here? Would you have me believe that Chaldea's summoning system simply plucked you from the ether? Or could it be that you have seen signs of evil descending upon this world? Unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of hard evidence, so I cannot say a great deal. Poorly chosen words can have terrible consequences after all. I'm here now because I have still yet to discover either the miasma of L or the lingering scent of R. Okay, right. So, that's the beast that he's looking for. Once again, broken into two. I don't fully remember which is which. That's okay. What a disappointment you are. How dare you appear before me looking like that? What? See, this is interesting, because there's an untalked about story here. How dare you? Did you not save the world? Whoa. Bro is pissed. Have you turned coward, wielder of the sacred sword? Are you not one of the great heroes of another time, another world? To think the sacred sword should be wasted on you. You may as well put an end to your journey and sulk back to the land of fairies now. I am a merciful pharaoh, so I shall bring this burdensome journey of yours to an end here and now. Ha 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 ha! Take up your sword, Saber. Pharaoh Ozymandias, please calm yourself. You're making the very air crackle. The simulator is starting to fail. Silence! At last, we now have both heroes present. What better time to reenact the past? For too long has your insolence, your impetus, your intrepidness gone unpunished. Now you must wipe that slate clean with your sacred sword if you can. I am Ryder, the former servant of the 5th rank. My true name, Ozymandias. Have at you. I did not come here to fight, but if there is no other path forward, I will not hesitate. Saber, the former servant of the 1st rank. My true name, Arthur Pendragon. If you would challenge me to battle, then you shall face my sacred sword. See, it's exactly why I've been putting this off, but I guess it was gonna happen sooner or later. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We got Master on our side. Not just any Master. He's the one who teamed up with this fair guy in the first place. Hey, don't make this out to be my fault. But it's true, Tanner. Come, my ally, we have no choice but to fight. I'm certain this God King has his reasons for doing this, and they must be far beyond our ability to comprehend. But we cannot understand his ways. All we can do now is stop him. This is a trial, Tanner. If you were to continue as Pharaoh Ozymandias' master, you must find a way to overcome his anger. Good. So I shall face not one servant but 3, and joined by Master no less. Then all is as it should be. At times, my fury is roaring thunder. At times, a storm itself. Now face my wrath. Okay, so here's my question. They're talking about stuff that I don't know about. I've read it all. So I'm going to type in prototype Arthur Fate. I'm curious, is there any other story or moment or something that I am missing? I'm going to the wiki, which is dangerous, but... So roll Fate prototype. Fate prototype here. Do we just have the... Do we just have the frickin', like, summary, pretty much? Right? I guess I should read this then, because I don't know otherwise, right? And then Fate Grand Order, right? Because he's trying to destroy Beast 6, despite striking it down in 1991 there, right? So, Fate... Yeah, there's no information about Beast 6 there otherwise, right? It's just that he's still trying to beat it. Yeah. He appears in Brunhilde's, Arthur's interlude. Actually, it doesn't actually say that. It doesn't mention this interlude at all, which is very interesting. Right, so Beast 6S, that is Sodom's Beast. Yes. Beast 6G, we don't... Yeah, they renamed them, didn't they? No, 6S is one part. 6G. So Sodom, we know. Gomorrah, we haven't seen. Mobile is left and right, right? So the L and the R we don't know about. Okay. Okay. Then there's just no other information for it. So yeah, okay. I'm not missing anything. It's just that's it. Okay. Well, hey, I wanted to check. These are random servants. Why these guys? Why them? What's going on? Is there a reason? Am I stupid? What's the point? Well, let's do a full combo. You know what? I'm gonna pop this with you. So you can do some big damage to you. Nice crit. Okay. Nice sub. Okay. Get the triple blue. Okay. I wonder, actually, I'm thinking, you know what? I bet you there is an art book I'm not reading. That's usually what it comes down to. When I'm missing information, it comes down to the fact that, oh yeah, by the way, it was in an art book that you can't read, you know, or you have to read translations online. That's usually what it comes down to when it's like, I feel like I'm missing information. It's like, well, where is it? It is literally only in an art book. I think that was my sort of biggest thing for, like Fate, is learning, by the way, sometimes information only exists in an art book that is mentioned and then nothing else, right? And like, again, it's that thing of, if you're told something, it doesn't mean you'll see it, you know? You might just be told it, right? Anyways, well, let's go with this. Let's pop this, and we'll do some big damage to you. Let's go... Let's see here. Let's go 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. Sure. Do your stuff. Did not do much damage, but that fear will be nice. That terror there. Pretty good damage there. We can do a nice attack with Sojiro in a sec. That 3,000 heal is so funny. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Okay, he's actually kind of strong. Okay. Well, we can do some decent stuff with you here. Let's get some stars, right? So we can do more of that. Sure, let's start with this because we got a thing here. Go 1, 2, 3. There we go. God, I just even love the... Yeah, wow, he's doing big damage, actually. I love this sort of visual of... Like, Aoko is literally just generating, you know? She's just currently, like, generating stuff. I like that a lot. I'm gonna give that so we can get this for next turn, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, because he's stunned this turn, so it's not a big deal. Get some meter here for next time. There we go. Alright. Do want to pop this with you next turn, so let me give you that. Let's go. Some of this here to keep going. Uh-oh, well, hey, guess what? It's single target, and 2 of our targets are currently super blocking, so we're good. Oh, not you, though. You're dead. That's fine. Here comes Mary Anning. Ooh. That could be good. Let's see here. Gain some stuff. That's what I want. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yep. Pop all of those there. Yes, should finish it. Yeah, her magic bullet system is so fun. What a good designed couple characters. And Sojiro. I mean, Sojiro's also good, but he's also kind of like he will die. That is his gimmick. He will die, which itself is, you could argue, a well-designed thing, you know? Just a lot happening. Good, excellent. Well done. I must confess, it can be cathartic to truly explode once in a while. We may have stressed the simulator more than I expected, but there seem to have been no significant effects on Caldia. Well done, heroes. Well done, Nitocris. Well done, my master. I'm not doing the full laugh. It's late now. Pharaoh Ozymandias, no! Wait. Right. Within my noble phantasm, Ramesium Tentiris, my body is immortal. I cannot disappear here even if my spirit core is destroyed. Seal 13? Unfortunately not. This battle doesn't seem to satisfy its conditions. That's for sure. Same here. I can't actually be bothered to actually fire off a meteor either. She's anxious. Besides, we are still just in the simulator. Exactly. Oh, yeah, we are, aren't we? I was so focused on Pharaoh Ozymandias' momentum. But of course, this is the simulator. Its main purpose is for training. The haptic feedback certainly hurts, but it cannot kill you. Don't tell me you forgot, Queen of the Heavens. Then again, I suppose that is no surprise, given my perfect performance. I will forgive you. I forgive everything, Nitocris. Yes, great Pharaoh. Now to the next battle. All that said, Sacred Sword Wielder, I may not have meant every word I said earlier, but neither was it merely for show. I trust you understand? Of course. I'm certain that the time will come when I can reveal why I'm here, and what I did following our battle. I hope that until that day comes, you can be prepared. They're basically saying, don't worry, one day we'll talk about him. Just wait. Do not keep me waiting too long. Now then, Nitocris, Tanner. Yes, O Pharaoh? I'm in an excellent mood. I even made use of resources I would ordinarily never touch. Indeed. I am very much aware of my recent behavior. Mine was an admittedly selfish request, but the both of you worked hard to fulfill it. Under any other circumstance, this gathering would not have been possible. Not only do I still retain my memories of the Holy Grail War we fought in that other world, but so too do those 2 heroes from that war. What's more, we've all been summoned here to serve the same master. Such a thing would be quite impossible under the constraints of a Holy Grail War. It is nothing short of a miracle. Caldia's summoning system should be lauded for this triumph. Furthermore... No, that is enough. To say more would be in poor taste. Suffice to say that you have served me well, Nitocris. And you, Tanner,
Thank you, Pharaoh. I'm happy to have been of service. I'm just glad you feel better now. Indeed. Now I shall reward your efforts directly. Yes, I believe this should do nicely. Oh, babies. Huh? Wait, what? Was that Pharaoh? Was that Sphinx? Oops, not that one. A slight mistake. It was nothing, Nitocris. Just forget you ever saw it. But now I shall reward you properly this time. However, since it will take time to recover my resources, I shall regale you with a story. Did I tell you the true meaning of my beloved Nefertari's name? Or how I obtained the crown I presented to Hathor, the goddess of love? If not, then I shall tell you now. What say you? Or perhaps you'd prefer I read from the Book of Thoth? No, wait. I gave that to Blavatsky. That's crazy. I don't think she should have that book. Yes, I would love to hear them, all of them. I would love to hear about Lady Nefertari and the Book of Thoth. I see. Very well then, but first, a little something to liven this up. To quote from the sonnet penned by Percy Shelley, said to have been inspired by Didorius Siculus's Bibliotheca Historica. My name is... Is this where we got the Ozymandias? I walked through the valley, right? The Ozymandias thing, right? My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Okay. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings, quote. Right? Is that from... Yeah, okay. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. And then look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. That there is a sonnet written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Ozymandias, the original poem, right? I could read it. It's short. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on those lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed, and on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. That's a really good poem. That's a really good poem. Wow. Yeah. The prominent theme of the poem is the inevitable decline of rulers and their hubris. Yeah. In the poem, despite Ozymandias' grandiose ambitions, the power turns out to be ephemeral. That's amazing. I love that. Wow, yeah, no wonder. Freaking no wonder he hears that and he's like, even though it is like, it's very much meant to be like a, well, look, nothing is left from Ozymandias, right? But like, I feel Ozzy looks at that and he's like, yeah, but my statue still remains. My glory still remains. Oh my God, that's so good. Well, now that it all wraps up all together. And the best part is I didn't get pregnant. So, all right, guys, with that, like I said, if we take a look here, right, FGO upcoming events, we take a look what's coming up for us, because I always do that every time we get to this point, just to make sure. April, rerun. May, rerun. Very fitting, it's then the Lilum Harlot one. June, that's when we get the next event. Wow, it's gonna be a bit. So guys, thank you all for watching, and we will see you back again in like 2 months. But if you're still on me for Fate, like I said, we'll be starting Fate Labyrinth's read through pretty soon, and then also get back to Strange Fake, because I gotta complete that before the 2nd season, whenever that drops. Thank you all for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order. Ciao. Yo.